Hey guys, this is another pick a card. This is a healing message for Starseeds, Lightworkers, Empaths and Artists. So choose from piles 1, 2 or 3. If you feel called to choose more than one pile, then please do. Also, please check out my Etsy store. I will link it down in the comment section. I am offering a 10% discount at the moment for anyone that is subscribed to me and people that have paid for my services before. So feel free to email me for that. The email will also be linked in the comment sections if you would like a 10% discount to use in my store. It's a new store, I'm still building it up. It's only got a couple of readings, like 8 readings on there at the moment, but there's going to be more merch and more services that will go up there in due course. I'm just having to balance my time between YouTube, Etsy, all my other projects and my pregnancy. So yeah, just bear with me guys. Anyway, let's get started with group 1. So group 1, so first off, what I can tell is I feel like you're very vibrant people, you're very empathetic people, you're very, you guys are the people that are here for others, you guys are the people that other people come to in their time of need and they ask for help and you give the help. What I'm actually hearing for you guys is there's a need to take a bit of a rest before you kind of help another, or before you set off on a journey or on a goal or something like that. You basically just need to take a bit of a rest at the moment before you start something. When you are in this deep place of rest, you're going to be able to receive the information that you didn't have before. So first off, I'm hearing about duality because we have like the sun and what looks like the moon here, so the sun and the moon. So I feel like for you guys there is a need to balance out your duality at the moment. There is a need to balance out probably aspects within your life, and through balancing out aspects within your life, you know, it could be work and your diet, it could be your sleep routine and spending enough time with your children, you know, it could apply it to your situation. There's a need to balance out certain things within your life, but also there's a need to balance out certain aspects within self. So for some of you, your inner critic may have been quite heightened at the moment. Now our inner critic is like that negative voice in our head that tells us we can't do something, or we're not good enough to do something, or we're too old, we're too young, it will never work, it didn't work before, why start now? For some of you there is a need to understand your inner critic and why it's there, and when your inner critic is in a place of your ego as opposed to your higher self. Our inner critic is called the inner critic for a reason. It's like our inner bully, and our inner critic can often be the voices of others. It can be the voices of, you know, people that were mean to us in our childhood, or our parents, or just you know, exes or whatever. It can just be certain things that we've taken over time and filtered through as our own inner critic, and then we critique ourselves and are not very nice to ourselves. So what I'm hearing for this group is, you know, your healing messages. How can you be more kinder to yourself? How can you be more truthful to yourself and your soul and what you want? Because you have a yes here. So there's something you're about to start, or there's something you're going to do, or there's something that you've been thinking about doing, and there is a yes here. It will succeed. You will get to where you want to because there is a yes here, but you just need to balance out these certain aspects within self or within your life to bring through this yes, to bring through this success. So then we have the High Priestess. And this is like a really, really spiritual card. So you guys are probably quite, you know, psychic or in tune with that. Or maybe you just watch quite a lot of pick a card readings, or you study a lot, or you seek outside yourself to gain information. And then that in turn, you channel it within, and you filter it through to gain your own awareness and understanding. For some of you might in fact be teachers, or you might just watch certain motivational speakers, who kind of help you along your path. So 21 could be significant, 22, 22, 1, 1, 1. You could be life path 2, 3 or 1, I'm hearing. For some of you, your favourite colour is green. Not only that, you can work with the colour green, wearing the colour green, and this can help you to just feel a lot more in touch with your body and connected to yourself. So again here, I'm getting quite a lot of circle energy for this group, so maybe look up the sacred geometry meaning of a circle, and I keep seeing a drum, I keep seeing a hang drum, and I keep seeing a shamanic drum. So for some of you, you might be called to getting a drum, you might have just got a drum, or you might just want to listen to drum shamanic kind of music. I will be having stuff like that going up on my channel soon, because I've just gotten a vegan shamanic drum, so I do plan on doing that, so watch out for that, guys, if you're interested. But here we have the circle, and we have the 2 circles here, and again, it's kind of like there's a circle here, so you've got what, 4 circles, so 4's mainly be significant, or something is going to be happening within your 4th house, within your astrological chart. Not only that, there's a code, so for some of you, you might want to take a picture of that, the code, and then just look at the code, look at the picture before you go to bed, and kind of see what comes up for you, whether it's thoughts, feelings, colours, words. There's something that's trying to come through to you, because with all this green energy here, I feel like this is like a part of you, it's an aspect of self, it's like a vessel, and it's needing to be opened up. And as this vessel opens up, so as you yourself open up, these energies are able to come to you, this download, this intuition, this insight. This is a high priestess. This is like the Oracle of Delphine. The high priestess just knows, and for a lot of you guys, you already know where you need to heal in your life. You already know certain aspects within your life that are repeating or playing out, and what you need to do in order to heal them. You already know. It is just a matter of dealing with what you need to balance out, and taking the action to deal with it and to process it. Also, there's quite a lot of purple here, so you could work with the colour purple, you could eat purple grapes, elderberry syrup, stuff like that. If someone's had a cold recently, elderberry syrup is very good, particularly if you make it yourself, but of course you can buy it from health food stores, but it's very good. It's a good source of vitamin C, and when we have enough of vitamin C, it gives us energy, and it also fights off any sort of illnesses that could come into our auric field and into our body. That is just a message for someone. Then we have jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Oh my god, so you've got 2 yeses. So say yes to change, say yes to this change. It's an internal change for a lot of you. It could be internal and external, because obviously whatever's going on within also manifests without, in most realities, in in most people's lives. There is and oh my god, so it's an eye, and this, the high priestess, the eye, and here you have the eye. Your 3rd eye is opening up, your awareness is opening up towards yourself and your life. Spirit wants you to jump into whatever it is that thrills you, but excites you, and it scares you, but in a way where it's exhilarating, in a way where it makes you feel good. For some of you could be Andromedan, Starseeds, Pleiades, Sirian, or Orion. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. So you could pertain to those certain star systems, be from those star systems and stuff like that. So yeah, say yes to adventure, guys. If you've been saying no quite a lot to different things, what can you say yes to? Or why are you saying no to the things? If certain things are being presented to you, new ways of being, new ways of doing things, adventure, why are you saying no? What's holding you back? Again, that could be to do with your inner critic holding you back, that inner bully. What can you do to just jump in and say yes to a new way of being, a new adventure, this change? Open yourself up to this change. Say yes to this change, because it is a good change. What is happening right now, if you take this chance, if you take this leap, it's going to take you to somewhere completely different, something you would never have thought, and your whole life will completely change. And if you take this leap now, a year from now, you're going to look back on this moment and be like, oh my god, I'm so grateful that I took that leap, I went on that adventure, I went on that trip, I said yes to this person, or I took this chance on myself, and now I feel happy within myself, happy within my life, like I've completed certain transitions and things like that. So then we have play. Among the grass and wild violets lie undisturbed little secrets to uncover. Yeah, adventure is all about play. What can you do today to play? Could it be playing an instrument? Could it be playing with your children? Could it be going to a park and going on the swing? Could it be creating an art piece? Could it be, after you finish work, going and watching a film that you loved as a child? Do something that amps up adventure and play. Do something new. Do something you've never done before, or schedule it in over the next week, something you can do that is completely new. And as you do this new thing, you're going to uncover certain aspects of yourself that you thought you'd lost, and it's going to be coming back to you. So then we have Mulan. So here, what is she doing? She's fighting something, or she's probably about to sing and dance, and she goes after what she wants. She has a limitation, right? In Mulan, the limitation is she's female. But she pretends to be a guy, and basically, I think she gets found out, doesn't she? But she still goes on and she fights. So she doesn't let certain things debilitate her. She doesn't let the fact that she's female and not able to go and do something debilitate her. She goes, no, I'm going to play a different role and I'm going to go do it. And this is the energy you guys need to step into. This is the energy that is going to heal you. Step into that energy and go and fight for what you want, not figuratively, not literally. Also, 8s could be significant. You could be seeing 888. If you are seeing 888, that is a number of abundance and prosperity and money coming in. Again, here we have the green. But just fight for what you want, guys. Go after what you want, because what is the point, really, unless we go after what we want and what makes us truly happy. Anyway, guys, feel free to check out my new Etsy store. I will link it down below. If you would like to book any services or readings with me. If you'd like to leave me a donation, I'll also link that down below. Please like, share and subscribe. Share this with anyone you think that this could help. Remember to turn the bell on to be notified every time I upload. And have a beautiful, lovely, blessed day, guys. Bye-bye. So group 2, this is your healing message. Wow, this is really positive energy, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. First off, I'm hearing reconciliation, healing from the past, understanding and letting go of it. I'm also hearing transcendence. So for a lot of you, you have a lot of angels around you. There's like, for some of you, I feel like there's a guardian angel around you, there's a spirit guide, and then there's another angel. That there's 3 of them, and I'm seeing them around you, and they're just there, and they're clapping, and they're like, yes, you're doing what we want, you're letting go of this situation, this person, or you're coming back together to start something new. That's not a message for everyone, of course. You're coming into a place of harmony and peace within yourself, because you're understanding the lessons, you're understanding why certain things have played out the way they have, and you're ascending to a new level within, because you're understanding that your consciousness is shifting. You're shifting timelines because you're realizing your reality is shifting, because your thoughts about a certain circumstance is shifting. So you might be seeing rainbows, or you might be seeing like orbs, yellow or blue orbs for some of you. For others of you, you can actually have an ancestry with the fairy bloodline. So if you are interested in that, feel free to look into that more. But it says peaceful resolution. What I'm actually hearing is you're coming into a peaceful resolution within yourself. You're harmonising aspects within yourself. You're harmonising with your life. You're seeing that actually, if you want a peaceful life, you've got to create it. But obviously, for 1 or 2 of you, there will be a peaceful resolution with another person. I'm actually picking up it might be more family. the peaceful resolution, someone you've not talked to in probably years, and they're going to contact or call you and you're going to reconcile. It will be a family member if that is your message. So then we have the butterfly. And well, my channel is called Butterfly. There's the butterflies here, there's the butterflies here. Not only that, some of you might be called to actually look at my Etsy store, because again, with the butterfly there, I think I put a butterfly on one of the images. It might have been the fairy. I've got a fairy reading on there, fairy guidance reading on my Etsy store. So if you feel called to that, feel free to look at that. If you have any inquiries about that, please Etsy message me or email. But yeah, guys, so we have the butterfly. So we have the butterfly, we have the flower that looks like it's some sort of segment that's been cut open. We have the butterfly here. The butterfly symbolises transformation, coming out of the chrysalis, growing through the pain, growing through the blood and all the gooey rankness, and coming out to be this beautiful starborn energy, this beautiful light in the world that brings joy to others. You guys are that, and maybe you lost that along the way. Maybe you thought you lost that energy along the way, and that is coming back to you. You are going through a transformation, you are going through a change, but you are ascending. Where you are at is good. How you are shifting is good. You're doing the right thing. You might be 28, 8 may be significant, or 2 may be significant. It could be life path 2, 8 or 9. I'm also hearing master number 22 and 33. For some of you as well, you might want to work with, because it's like I'm not quite sure what this is, but it looks like a flower. You might want to work with flower energy. You might want to start working with essential oils. You might want to just be out in nature, and when you see certain flowers that you really just love, look up what those flowers are and look up the spiritual meaning, and there will be something in that for you. Also with the 2 butterflies here, 2s could be significant, but 2s can also represent in numerology like partnership and working together and coming together. So then we have, this is a flower, the courageous peony. It's a flower, so you might want to look up that flower for additional messages. So it says multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Yeah, guys, step out into the spotlight. Don't hold yourself back. You are ascending, you are shifting, you are changing. And like the butterfly spreads its wings, this is what you guys are going to be doing soon enough. You're going to be spreading your wings. You're going to be opening yourself up. So then we have relax. Didn't I say something about the sun? I don't know if I thought that or said that. But we have the sun energy here. So the yellow light. So it says relax, delight in powered gold sunshine. For some of you, maybe you need a little bit more vitamin D, and that will help your energy levels. For others of you, it's just a matter of getting out into the sunshine, even for 5 minutes a day, and just spending a little bit of time in the energy of the sun and just being grateful for life, just feeling happy for life, or for things within it that are going well, even if it's one thing, even if it's, oh, I've just seen a really pretty bird today, or oh, I loved that lavender scent flower that I just went past. You know, sometimes we need to really look outside of ourselves to see what is the good around us. But you are going to be coming into a state of relaxation and feeling good within yourself. Like I say, a peaceful resolution within self. So then we have, it's the dragon's little face. For some of you might be called to group 1 as well, so if you do feel aligned to listen to that, please do. So we have Mulan, and she's hiding behind a fan while this little dragon is just looking at her like he's got a crush on her. For some of you, you're going to find out someone has a crush on you. For others of you, you could be reconciling with someone from your past that you had a crush on, but I mean from your distant past, from like maybe you went to college or uni with them, or I mean it's going back years, a long time. And they might actually look at you like this. But yeah, but also like the fan one, it reminds me of Victorian times. So for some of you, maybe you have past lives in the Victorian era, so you might want to delve into that. And if you do want to delve into that, you can pull back certain aspects from the Victorian life to transverse it within this life and look at certain aspects and why things happened the way they did. Of course, if you know how to do that, you can do self-hypnosis online with them, guided ones or meditations, or I will be offering a past life reading on my Etsy store in due course. But yes, with the fan, the fans are meant to represent something, aren't they? And it's like to do with beauty and flattery, and but also protecting yourself in a sense, or hiding yourself. So obviously just take that how that resonates. But for some of you, I feel like there might be like a gift coming in. And it is something you don't see, but it's something that's going to make you kind of happy. For some of you, it could be a gift of birth, because my baby's kicking me as I'm talking. So for some of you, you might find out you're pregnant, or there could be a gift of a birth, or it could just be a birthday coming up, or receiving a gift. The letter E could be significant, E, A, C, D, or B. And the number 8 could be something on the 8th could happen. So the 8th of August, something then could happen. Or you could be life path 8, 3 or 6. Yeah, that's really beautiful, guys. Such beautiful energy. Also, the colour red and dragon. If you look up a red dragon, see what comes up there. Because there could be something within the detailing of that. Dragons symbolise, protective and power and ownership and leadership. So for some of you, you're stepping up into that within your own self. And also the sun energy in Egyptian mythology is the sun god Ra. And maybe you have a connection to Egyptian mythology or something to do with Egypt. Or it could just be that you have a past life in Egypt. There's a lot of past life coming out in this reading. So yeah, it could just be that certain aspects from your past life is being highlighted now, but it's the good aspects from it, that you're basically things that you've learned from in the past that you're bringing through in this life, and you're ascending from it. Anyway, guys, if you'd like a reading with me, please check out my new Etsy shop. I will link it down below. If you'd like to leave me a donation or anything else, I'll leave that down below. Please like, share and subscribe. Remember to turn the bell on to be notified every time I upload. Please share this with anyone you think it could help. And have a beautiful, lovely, blessed day, guys. Bye-bye. Group 3. This is your healing message. So first off, I want you to know you are highly protected right now. You are protected by spirit animals and you are protected by spiritual guides. If you have recently gotten out of a situation, or you're about to get out of a situation, the universe is going to push you out of a situation that was traumatic or not very beneficial towards your health, mind, body or spirit, a situation, connection, person, whatever it is. You are going to be pushed out of it. If you haven't taken the steps to get out of it, the spirit, the universe is going to direct you to a different path that is going to be much better for you. You are going to be protected in this transition, in this change, okay? You are highly, highly protected, okay? So, we have improving health. For some of you, you might want to do a chakra healing cleansing, okay? You can YouTube this. Feel free to watch the Reiki videos on my channel on the different chakras. Not only that, I will be offering a full body chakra Reiki cleanse on my Etsy store in due course. But not only that, you guys strongly get in. You need to cleanse your chakras. As you cleanse your chakras, you could do this with sound as well. You can also do it with light therapy. You can also do it with essential oils. You can use different modalities to do this. You have to clear out your chakras right now. There is a couple of them that are out of balance. When our chakras are out of balance, things within our lives are pretty much out of balance. Mind, body and spirit, Oh, that's a point. I offer a mind, body and spirit reading on my Etsy, so feel free to check that out if you feel called to. But when our chakras are out of balance, even if it's one or two of them, for a couple of you it's like 3 out of balance, it can shift things within our lives, and things, you know, our health, our mental state, our physical state, our things going wrong within our life. That's usually what ends up happening when we are out of balance within ourselves. So just work on those chakras, and through working on those chakras you will notice things will start to improve within your life. So you could be seeing rainbows, because there's a lot of rainbow here. Also, I'm picking up on green and purple. That came up in another group as well. So I'm picking up on Archangel Raphael because of the green. So you can call on him before sleeping. You can call on his energy and say, please, Archangel Raphael, please take away this pain, situation, whatever it is, and allow me to heal through my sleep. And just do that before you go to bed. And what you should notice, if you do this every day, you'll start to feel better. Then here with the, it looks like DNA coding. So I feel like for some of you, it's like your DNA is shifting. As you heal yourself, your DNA will shift. It's like your genetics will shift. I don't mean it in that sense, but it's like your DNA coding will shift as you heal yourself. Your cellular body heals within, and it changes the coding. Not everyone's going to understand that, but yeah. For others of you, you might actually be drawn to quantum physics and understanding the body via quantum physics and law of attraction. There's a book. I've actually been reading a book about the law of attraction and quantum physics, and it talks about the cellular codes and the downloads, and how certain cells are programmed within our body, particularly if we suffer with certain ailments. And it's like we keep telling ourselves the same thing, so the cells aren't shifting. But then when we create a new thought pattern, when we heal our subconscious, when we work with all of that, it changes the coding within, it changes the cellular memory. And that's what I'm hearing for some of you guys. You're going to be working on, or you might work with someone that can help you shift that within. Very, very big. This group is very big on heat. This is so important right now that you guys get your health on a level. It's so important that you take it serious. Above anything else, your health is what is most important right now, okay? For some of you, you might be drawn towards Taoism or Taoism because of the symbolism. Not only that, you might be called to work with a Reiki practitioner, or go and get qualified in Reiki. For some of you, you might look into prana healing, and light body activation, stuff like that. Not only that, we have the moon in the background. So when the full moon is, I think we have a full moon in Aquarius coming up. That is going to be very, very significant for you guys, okay? Not only that, I feel like this reminds me of a shield. You are like a shield maiden or a shield knight. You are going to be protected through this healing, through whatever you're addressing, or what you're getting helped with. You are going to be protected. We have the big black cat. So for some of you, you might start seeing black cats. Not only that, the black cat is a protector. You may have witch ancestry. You might be called to work with the occult and witchcraft as a means to heal yourself. So spell work, working with crystal magic, candle magic, all of that. Just additional ways you can heal yourself. Of course, you don't have to. It's only if you feel called to it. But, so on the flip side, when we look at this cat, what do we see? We see a small black cat. But on the different aspect of that, we could see a big black panther. So what do you see when you look at this cat? Do you see something small and little, like a cat, or do you see a black panther? Because, so this will show you, so if you're seeing a small black cat, the health issue that you're going to be improving is only small. Okay, you'll probably be able to do it yourself. If you're seeing a panther, what actually needs to be healed and addressed is something within your shadow, is something within your subconscious. Now, of course, you can do this yourself. We all have the ability to heal ourselves, but you might seek additional advice from outside sources, such as, you know, a mental health practitioner, a healer, a therapist, a life coach, me, or just other people, you know, holistic services, all of that. It depends what you're seeing through this card. For some of you, the card might scare you as well. For some people, when they look at black cats, they actually get scared. I mean, I don't fully understand it myself because, I mean, they're not scary. I see them as my familiars, which is familiar, they're my protectors. But for some people, when they see a black cat, it provokes fear within them. Now, what that can suggest is there's aspects within yourself that you're hiding. Because why else would you look at something and be fearful of it? There's something within it, it triggers within you. It could be a past wound, it could be a past life wound. Or there's just certain aspects of yourself that you're hiding that you haven't yet integrated, and that's why you're feeling fearful about seeing particular images or scenarios. This cat is a wise cat that is here to help you. The cat or the panther is your protector right now. You can call on this feline energy for assistance. For some of you, you may resonate with Syrian, Starseed lineage, or Egyptian. I'm seeing a lot of triangles with this group, so I'm seeing the Egyptian pyramids and stuff like that. So then we have You Are Not Alone. Oh, just quickly. So we have 32. You could be 32, 33, 34. You could be life path 2, 5, 6 and 8. Something may happen on the 31st of a month. I don't know when the next 31st is. But yeah, please look that up if you feel called to. So we have You Are Not Alone, isolation, physical connection, community. For some of you, if you have been going through a tough time with your mental health, maybe you've been isolating. Now, sometimes we need to isolate, and I understand that. Like, as an empath, sometimes we literally need to just shut door and just be like, right, I'm doing my own self-healing, now goodbye. And do that for a few days. If that is what you need to do to get through, then do so. But please don't cut off the people that love you and the family and the people that can help you, all the services. Please realise you are deserving of feeling in a good energy. You are deserving of love. You are deserving of feeling healthy, mind, body and spirit. Try not to isolate try not to isolate yourself too much if that is something you've been doing. For some of you, if you have been isolating yourself just completely, how you're going to improve your health is by taking slow, steady steps to come out of isolation. And as you do that, you will find a connection through your community, right? Through physical touch, through physical connection, whether it be on a community, whether it be friends, family, going out in nature, stuff like that. Through doing all of that stuff, you're going to improve your health. I'm also hearing as well, because if you look here, you have two aspects of a female, right? And look at their hands. What is coming out of the hands is electricity. So you may benefit from pranic healing, Reiki healing, stuff like that. I of course offer that. I also have it on my channel for free. It will be going up on my Etsy store soon enough. Yeah. This group is strongly starseeds as well, because all the stars in the background, you guys are strongly starseeds. So we have self-care. Tend to your garden. So for some of you, physically tend to your garden, or get an allotment or plant a flower, and it will make you feel better. Not only that, you are your priority right now, no one else. Of course, yes, you have to prioritise your children or your work and whatnot, and your fiance or whatever. But you need to put yourself first as well. Don't forget about you, because you matter, okay? You matter. I'm going to be having a self-care reading going up soon, potentially this week. Not only that, I do also offer that on my Etsy store. I offer a £5 self-care reading. I'm also going to be doing a self-love reading on there, which will be a little bit more, because it's going to be more in depth. So if you feel called to that, please reach out to me. Or additionally, I do have some self-care picker cards already up on my channel, and I will be having a reading going up, pick a card, soon enough. But how can you promote self-care right now? How can you tend to your own garden? How can you tend to your own needs? Look at where in your life you need more self-care, really. Of course, a lot of it is going to be physical or mental health, and of course spiritual health. For some of you, you might want to drink more tea as well, but like herbal teas, not caffeine drinks, herbal teas. For some of you, I'm hearing rose tea, hibiscus, and white tea and fennel tea. White tea has caffeine in. I think fennel tea has a little bit in, but they're better for you than the alternatives. So you may be seeing the number 5, or you might be life path 5. So we have aerial. So some of you might be called to go by the sea, collect shells, go and buy some crystals. Some of you might just have an affinity with water, or singing and finding your voice. Think of Ariel, what happens in the film. She loses her voice, doesn't she? And she sings, and that is her talent. So for some of you, you may have had throat issues, you might be singers, you might have lost your voice, or you might have like spiritually kind of lost your voice, lost your way, didn't know how to defend yourself, stand up for yourself, even towards your own self. Sometimes that can happen when we're in such a negative mind state, when we get into states of, depression or anxiety. We lose our voice within ourselves, and sometimes we don't know how to ask for help. You guys will find the strength to ask for help if you are in that. You will get out of this. You will get out of this self-imposed isolation, or this physical isolation. You will get out of it. But self-care is needed, okay? And you are protected. And so the tail, so you could work with turquoise. This could be your healing colour. You could wear that colour. You could paint with that colour. You could paint your nails that colour. You could dye your hair that colour. You could just work with that colour. Buy a candle that is turquoise. But the glitter reminds me of you guys. You guys are glittery. You're meant to glisten. You're meant to be glittery. You're meant to be in a state of fun and play and happiness. And for a long time, I think you probably haven't been, because your health has been debilitated. Maybe it's been a long time coming, where there's been many things that have happened within your life and it has affected your health. Your health will be improving, and you will be taking action upon this. And if you look at her here, she's smiling, she's happy. You will get to this energy. You will get to feel happy again. Yeah. So guys, don't lose hope. Keep your faith. Keep your faith within yourself, or keep your faith within a higher power, and know that you are protected. You are not alone. Things are shifting. Things are improving for you. Please reach out to the healthcare services if you feel you need to. And I hope you find the support that you need. Feel free to reach out to me if you just need someone, a listening hand or listening ear. Do you know what I mean? You are never alone in this world. And I know sometimes our mind tricks us into thinking that we are alone. I've been there before. I've been in that. You can get out of it, and you will get out of it. And I can tell you, when I've been in those mindsets before, I have gotten out of them. If I can get out of it, if other people can get out of it, you can get out of it, whether it be mind, body, spirit, physical debilitations, whatever it is. You will be able to get out of it. Things will improve. I promise you, things are going to improve, okay? Anyway, guys, that was a bit of a heavy reading. I think I need to go cry. But yeah, guys, allow yourself to feel whatever comes up. Maybe this reading made you a bit emotional. That's okay. Go with the flow of your feelings. You are allowed to feel what you feel. You are not your thoughts or feelings. You are a beautiful soul, okay? You are a beautiful, beautiful soul. Anyway, guys, right, I'm going to leave your reading there. If you would like to book a reading with me via my new Etsy shop, I will link that down below. If you'd like to leave me a donation or anything like that, again, I'll link that down below. Please like, share and subscribe. Remember to turn the bell on to be notified every time I upload. Please share this with anyone you think that it could help. And have a beautiful, lovely day, guys. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.